Bonjour, y'all! I noticed on both of my ovens that there's a slow cooker button, and I haven't tried it, so I've been looking online, and I think I'm gonna try it today. Bonjour, y'all! I'm Miss Kate, and this is Go Cuisine. Now, all you need for this is a pan that will fit in your oven. I'm actually going to be doing a roast or a boeuf bourguignon, loosely based. Normally, you'd be using bacon or lardon for this, and I don't have any, so I'm using bacon grease. Shh, don't tell anybody. Anyway, you're getting more of a method here than a recipe, so just follow along with me, and let me know in the comments if you like this style of video. We start by browning our meat in the bacon grease. If you were going to use the bacon, which I would have loved to do, but I didn't have any bacon, so we're rolling with it. You're going to brown your meat on the stovetop, and you really just want to get a nice crust on the outside. If it's stuck, give it a couple more minutes before you turn it, because that's the meat telling you it's not done. Now the goal here is not to cook the meat through. You're just getting the crust on the outside. Once that's done, you're going to take it off and put it on a plate. Make sure it's a plate that can collect the juices, because juice will come out and we want to collect that. We don't want a mess. The smell of this cooking takes me back to Mom making Sunday dinner before church. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Get over here, you. Take that. And that. And that. Urgh. Brown all the sides. Once that's done, in the same pan, we're going to add in some whole white button mushrooms. You can switch out the mushrooms, but this is what's traditional. I've peeled them. Add a little more oil or bacon grease or butter if your pan is dry, like mine is. I'm a little on the conservative side because I don't like extra greasy food. It just does not appeal to me. And you're going to brown your mushrooms up. Obviously, peeling them is optional. That's up to you. I just enjoy doing it. Now, some boeuf bourguignon recipes ask you to add in pearl onions, and some of them just say onion. If you have pearl onions, this is the part where I would add them, so you can get a little bit of browning done to them. These are actually onions from my garden. Tee-hee! Go me! You see how big they are? They weren't supposed to be pearl onions. Whoops! But I'll take what I can get. And then add those to that pile with the meat. As a side note, we've used frozen pearl onions before, and they work just fine. Next, I didn't think that was enough onion, so I'm gonna cook down some chopped onion and a little bit of carrot. Now, in mine, I put a lot of carrots because, I like them. So, there's a lot of carrots in mine. You people that put all those potatoes in there, I don't know what's going on. To me, the carrot is superior to the potato. There, I said it. Stir it around so nothing gets burnt. This pan is scorching hot. And if you want to or need to, you can add more butter or bacon grease or oil if your pan's really dry. Or, my fellow Weight Watchers, you guys could add a little bit of broth. Next, I added in some garlic. And don't cook that very long because it likes to burn. So get that in there, stir it around just a minute, and then we're going to move on to the next step. This is a great time to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to our channel. Sprinkle in a couple of tablespoons of all-purpose flour or plain flour and give that a stir. And if it does not blend in, we're going to need to add a little more fat. I told you I was on the conservative side, and I have a spray bottle for oil. You don't have to have that. Just add a few teaspoons at a time until you get all of your flour absorbed. Now the reason it's called boeuf bourguignon, we have red wine. It's usually Burgundy wine. I just use whatever I have on hand. I'm not sure how much to tell you to put. It's like between half a cup and a cup, depending on how much meat you have. And just stir that around, and you can see it's starting the base of our sauce. Next, we're going to add in a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste. That adds to the depth of flavor. You don't want it super tomatoey, but it just adds a little something something. And then you can add water or broth to finish the sauce. I didn't have any beef broth, so I used water. And you're scraping up all those lovely brown bits on the bottom of the pan. And then I didn't think there was enough onion flavor, I guess, so I put some onion powder and some garlic powder and some salt and pepper. We're also going to add in some herbs. I'm using fresh thyme. Feel free to use dried thyme. It works just fine. And a bay leaf. I love pepper. I know I put a lot, but it's mine and I like it. So don't worry about it. My business. Kind of give that a poke so that everything is coated in the sauce. And then we're going to add back in our beef. Kind of nestle it into the juice. And then we'll add the mushrooms and the onions that we cooked down. And then slow cooker time. Now I know what you're thinking, but it's a roast. Where are the potatoes? And that's not very much carrots. You said you loved carrots. Those will go in later. They cook faster, so we don't need them in there right now. Lid on, and we're going to put it on the high slow cooker mode. And it's going to be in there for 4 hours at least. I mean, it's a slow cooker, guys. You can't go fast. After 4 hours, I'm going to add in those potatoes you guys have been wishing for. Now, if you have your life together and you have more time than me, you can put it on the low setting and cook it for like 8 hours before you do this. So carrots in, and then the potatoes, and mine are peeled because of who I live with, and they won't eat potato skin, but that's neither here nor there. You decide how you want your potatoes. And if they're large, cut them so they fit in your pan. And then we're going to go back in the oven for another hour. Now get a fork like Mama used to do and poke it and see if it's done. And I'm flipping the meat over so everything's coated in that beautiful, beautiful gravy that we've made in the pot. Now doesn't this look delicious? Can't wait to dig into this. Taste it and see if you need to add more salt or pepper. We both know it wants more pepper. And I'm also going to add some chopped parsley and some scallions just because I'm me and I want it garnished. So there you go. We're ready to go to the table. And you can see this is, okay, I got a fatty part. I'm sorry. This is fork tender. You can pull it apart. This is great. Now for this to work well, you need a heavy pot and you need a tight fitting lid. And you need to not be in a hurry. I mean, this stuff takes time. But look at it. It's worth it. And while it's cooking, you can do something else. All you have to do is the setup. That takes a little bit of effort, but doesn't everything good? And look at the gravy. I mean, this is after we took it out. So you can see it's thick, it's delicious. And if you like more gravy, you can make more. All right, guys. Bon appetit. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, how about check out this video for dessert? No Sunday dinner's complete without dessert, is it?
Can't get enough.
Au revoir. Bon appetit.